The installation in St. Pete was given the name Global Rainbow We Rise in Light.
Yes.
So I just want to kind of just call that out, kind
Mm-hmm.
of just the, again, kind of like we can't be erased.
No way.
Like Paul said, these lasers, they're here and they
Yep.
can't be erased. I do want to ask a quick question. What were you thinking when the Winter Pride executive staff like reached out to you? Like how do people get in touch with you for these installations?
Well, I have a wonderful woman named Allie who I knew from P-Town because we did a
Mhm.
really beautiful, I think we did Provincetown twice
Okay.
or maybe even, no, I think twice.
Okay.
And it was just also one of the most resonant presentations that I've done or that I literally have done for Pride because they never had a Pride.
Okay.
P-Town didn't have a
Oh,
Pride.
I never knew that.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't know that
No.
either.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it was in 2018, Robin, who was the executive director at the time, she just called me. They had no money. And she was like, can you please, and I was like, it's confidential, but yes.
Oh, yay!
Because I just, sometimes
That's exciting.
sometimes I make money and sometimes I feel like it's just an important thing to do.
Right,
Right.
yeah.
And it's
Right.
not always about money.
Right.
Yeah.
So because now I own these lasers, so I can kind of call the shots,
Sure.
So Allie connected me to Rob.
Okay.
And then it started from there. And we
Oh,
went from
interesting.
there. Yeah.
Okay,
So it has a legacy already coming in from
Oh,
P-Town.
that's so interesting. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was chatting with her just a few
Oh,
minutes
you know
before we
Allie.
started.
Yeah, we
Oh
know.
my
We-
God, I
she
love
was
her.
They
She's
were on
amazing.
the show
Oh, they were
during
on
the
show.
street fair. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Talking
Yeah.
about the Zest-Zone.
Yeah, talking
Fab-
about the Zest Zone.
Yeah,
So
which
what's-
is their business.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's so funny. It's such a small world.
Well, it
Yes.
is, isn't it?
Yes,
Somehow.
it really, really
But
is.
I think like when you're talking about energy, I think it's so much about energy,
Mhm. Yeah.
And with the
absolutely.
lasers, I started even trying to figure out like with the frequency, because there's so much about frequencies now,
Okay.
healing frequencies, things like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, definitely.
So I started like studying the frequencies of the colors and is the combination of those colors and the frequencies that the lasers emit, is that a healing frequency?
Oh, yes.
ChatGPT said not necessarily, but which I was a little disappointed in, but somehow there is something there.
Well, they're saying
Right?
it's all that red light therapy or the
Exactly.
red
Yeah.
lasers. There's all this new research coming out. I don't profess to know too much more, except it's supposed to be healing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, I absolutely love that kind of that angle from there. I almost am excited for later because I'll be able to kind of like literally just raise my hands up to see if I feel any energy coming. But the energy of the crowd alone will be a lot.
It will.
be a
Yes.
lot.
It
Yeah.
will.
Do you have any maybe final thoughts you would want to leave the audience with?
Well, I think, like as you're saying, the removal of these symbols and what is happening in this country is horrendous. It's horrendous. And we have to stay together. I think, women's rights, gay rights, the whole thing, right?
Right.
Late 60s, I lived through it, 70s. And it's like, where are we? Like we cannot allow this to happen.
Yeah.
We
I
cannot
completely agree
allow
with you.
erasure. We
Mhm.
cannot allow people to feel insecure or ashamed or any of it. I mean, even as I'm Puerto Rican, and with the ICE stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
there's just so much fear right now.
Mhm.
Yes.
And this piece and what's happening here at Winter Pride for me is very much about eradication of fear, eradication of erasure, and power to fucking pride. Let's
Yes.
go.
Yes,
Love it.
absolutely.
Love
Power
it.
to fucking pride.